We're joined by Levi Yoder. Excited to have Levi here in the studio. Levi is known for just this incredible toughness and mindset that he has in the backyard format. He's represented Team USA. Farthest distance was 312 miles that he did at Big Dog's backyard last year. So just incredible grit that you show every time that you run. We had a chance to talk before this race as kind of what you were thinking heading into Javelina and a 100-miler and the difference between the backyard format and this. How'd your race day go, and what was that experience like?
It was a lot of fun. It's obviously with the crowd of people out here, the environment, you can't help but have fun. My day didn't go quite as I planned, which is ultra running. I had some fueling issues and I was short of my goal by a couple hours, but I was able to grit it out and finish the race. So that's always a good feeling, no matter what.
Yeah. Did it feel similar when you were going through that to what a backyard? Like, did you tap into that mindset, or does it feel like two different mindsets? This style versus that.
There's some similarities. In the backyard, the mindset of you just keep moving. Like, you don't have to run fast. I'd say the biggest mental difference that I'm learning in a 100-miler is to try and run fast when you don't want to run fast, instead of just keep moving.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning how to manage that, how to master that.
Yeah. Amazing. And you've had a chance to be in some races out here. Obviously, last year we saw you in the Chase film with Arlen, a part of that Cocodona 250 experience. Coming from kind of the East Coast, Ohio area, like, what is it like to come out here into the desert? Do you love this environment? Like, it's starkly different from what you're used to back home.
It is quite different, and right now the temperatures are coming from Ohio. The temperatures are cooling off, so it doesn't play the best into coming to the heat. But I love heat. I love the desert out here. So it's always a ton of fun.
Awesome.
Have you any recon on the course, or did you know what to expect?
I did. So we were out here in July, 1st of July. I was out here.
Okay.
So I came out and I ran the course.
Yep.
So I did know what to expect.
Pretty toasty in July too.
It was.
You got you got a taste for that heat. Did it feel like cooler?
It felt a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I think when I did it in July, by the time I finished the loop, it was like 114. So I was very hot. So this felt a bit cooler than that, but
okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Are you going to continue, in kind of hundreds or going to mix it up with some, backyard type stuff? Like, how are you feeling about like the formats and the distances that you are drawn to right now?
So there's some things about each one that I love. Backyard is kind of where I started, so I have a hard time stepping away from that. The sense of community you build in a backyard, like
I've heard that.
Starting every hour together, you really get to know people. I really love that about a backyard. And then as far as like the 100-mile format, it allows you to push yourself and see what you're capable of speed-wise. Because in a backyard, obviously, you can't gain any time. Your pace is set.
Yeah.
So
kind of there's pros and there's things that you like about each of them that maybe help round you out as an athlete. So are you doing any kind of, or do you do any kind of like mental training, psychology, like for either or? Like, it's probably very mentally taxing also to not have a race where there is an end. Do you do any of that yourself, or do you do you work with any coaches on the mental side of the game?
Not really on the mental side. When I first started getting into backyards, I listened to any podcasts I could. I listened to a lot of Courtney DeWalters about her pain cave. Any podcasts I could find on mental strength, and just gleaned little bits here and there and tried to apply it to myself.
Nice.
And it's something you can grow for sure as you practice it, and it helps you in everyday life as well,
Yeah.
So
What's next for you?
That's a good question. I'm on the wait list for Cocodona, pretty deep, so.
That wait list moves a lot, though. I think
you're on the wait list too, right?
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
But, okay.
Yeah, I'm on there too. I'm buried as well.
Okay. So, as of now, that's the only thing. I would like to go back to Big's backyard next fall.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm on the roster, so
okay.
We'll see if that moves at all. So, those are kind of the two that I'm looking at for next year as of now.
Nice.
Kind of depends on what happens with the wait list.
What do you think about what happened this year? You know, the world records going down in that, you know, format.
You're talking
here
in
recently.
In the Bigs.
Yeah.
It was a crazy race to watch.
Yeah. What did they end? I don't think I saw at the very end. What did the winner end up with?
They ended up with 114. So they were 5 hours short of the record, or 6 hours short of the world record.
Okay.
The women's record did get broken by quite a bit.
Okay, got it.
I think
but that equates to how many miles on the men's side?
So the men's side was 114 hours.
Yeah, math.
Like 470 or something like that.
Yeah, it's creeping towards the 500 mark there. God. So they would have started Saturday and finished Thursday morning, I think.
Brutal.
Whatever it is. It's a long time.
It's a long, long time.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Wow. Cool.
Well, good stuff, man. Yeah, so excited. It was so fun tracking you, you know, this yesterday and leading into this week, being able to chat with you, you know, with the team beforehand, and just like so inspired by what you do. And it's so cool to see you out here in this type of a format. And like the mental resiliency that you've built and the natural skill that you have, like I'm just super stoked. I hope you continue to come out for stuff like this, because dude, it's just awesome. And it's fun to see that crossover too between the different, you know, disciplines and whatnot within the sport.
Sometimes, we say FKT, we say triathlon, you know, but this is like your own, a different sport that you're almost a different sport that you're coming from into this type of format, but keep also sharing like the knowledge and the stories of, you know, the backyard format, because it's so fascinating, and who knows, there might be somebody who that is their strength, is doing that type of racing, and maybe they just don't know enough about it. So just like you follow all those podcasts, like also spread the word on kind of how to, you could probably become a coach just for backyard format stuff. There's probably an appetite for that out there.
Sure.
But congratulations on getting it done and staying positive. It's not easy when you're not having the day you want to stick with it. You know.
There were some low moments, but I was determined to not quit.
Good.
So
Amazing. Well, congrats, and thanks for spending a few minutes with us.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Levi.
For having me.
Thanks, man.